Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
One of my least favorite stories, but also at the same time, it just shows the ridiculousness. Like, God killed a dude that tried to stop the ark from falling over on the fucking ground.
Yeah. Uzzah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what in
It doesn't
the
make
fuck
any sense.
is going on there?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't supposed to touch it. He was just supposed to let it crash.
I didn't get much of a response on Twitter from it, but I thought it was really funny. I posted today on Twitter, justice for Uzzah.
Hashtag
justice for Uzzah.
Yeah.
And like one person liked it. I'm like,
Well,
come on, guys.
That was pretty good, though.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, justice for Uzzah, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry for him. He was just trying to help.
I know.
But God was like, don't.
Yep, pretty
And
much.
I'm like, I guess you should have just let that shit crumble where it fell.
Right?
And
right.
then get in trouble for that.
Yeah. All right, well, that was when there's David shit, too.
Yeah, David, whatever,
things
blah,
and
blah,
stuff.
blah.
Yeah,
We've already
right.
read all
And
this.
We did it already, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was 1 Chronicles chapter 13.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we're getting into...
1 Chronicles chapter 14.
Let's go do this.
Okie dokie.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there, so it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap.
Oh.
But, we can definitely use any amount, so, like, any support is always appreciated.
So what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/Sacrilegious Discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. Okay. So 1 Chronicles chapter 14. Here we go.
Okay.
Then
I'm sorry. It's just it starts that way so often
Because of the way it's broken up.
I can't even because I've made fun of it so many times.
I know.
And now when they just say it, I'm like, I've run out of material. You guys did it one too many times, so I'm stuck. I'm done.
The next day,
right?
Then King Hiram of Tyre sent messengers to David along with cedar timber and stonemasons and carpenters to build that bitch a palace.
Yeah.
And David realized that the Lord had confirmed him as king over Israel and had greatly blessed his kingdom for the sake of his people Israel. Nice. Okay.
Which time was this that he was made king? Because I recall earlier on he was made king like 3 fucking times.
Yeah.
One was the sacred drawing of lots. One was when he was there on the farm with
Saul.
Yeah. Well,
it
was with Samuel, or not Samuel.
It was Saul when Saul had a headache.
There was the prophet that made him. I think it was Nathan or something like that.
Oh.
That made him a prophet the first time.
Okay.
And then there was the third time where he actually got made king some other way.
But I thought that one of the times was he played his harp for Saul because Saul had a headache.
I mean, that was one of the times he was soothing Saul, but that wasn't when he was made king.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
So.
I can't be held responsible. It's all stupid, so who cares?
Right.
Okay, then David married more wives in Jerusalem.
Yeah, because that was allowed then.
And they had more sons and daughters.
Mm-hmm.
These are the names of David's sons who were born in Jerusalem.
Don't care.
Shammua, Shobab, Nathan, Solomon, Ibhar, Elishua, what?
That? Yeah.
Elpalet, Noga, Nepheg, Japhia, Elishama, Eliada, and Eliphalet.
Oh.
Okay, did you get all that?
Yeah. I mean, I got that there were words there.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
There's nothing to apologize. We got to read it.
We've got to read it.
So there's nothing to apologize for.
I don't know the pronunciations. They're just all unfamiliar to me.
I mean, can you imagine how often we would do an episode if we had to research all the pronunciations in the Bible?
Oh my God.
We'd only be doing this like maybe once a week.
If that.
Maybe.
If that, because I
that would just be studying the fucking pronunciations.
Yeah, and I'm not here for all that. I'm just trying to get through the Bible.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry to anybody who is.
I'm not sorry.
No,
We're getting through this shit, and it doesn't really fucking matter anyway.
No, but I'm sorry to anybody who is under the mistaken impression that I am doing a scholarly or academic dive into this.
Hey, that's their own damn fault because we say it right up front. We are not doing that.
No, I'm just trying to read this shit. And
react because, we want to. Yeah. I mean, this is the first time we've ever heard this shit. No, this is the second time we've heard this shit.
This is the second time we've heard this shit. But you mean the Bible in particular. Yeah.
So.
When the Philistines heard that David had been anointed king over all of Israel, they mobilized all their forces to capture him. They were just
friends with him, like just recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like that seems so weird.
They didn't like it.
Right.
But David was told that they were coming, so he marched out to meet them. He's like, I'm going to tell them a thing.
Yeah.
The Philistines arrived and made a raid in the valley of Rephaim. So David asked God, should I go out to fight the Philistines? Will you hand them over to me? And the Lord replied, yeah, go ahead. I'll hand them over to you.
Yeah, there you go.
So David and his troops went on up to Baal-perazim and defeated the Philistines there.
Yeah, because God said.
God did it! David exclaimed.
I mean.
He used me to burst through my enemies like a raging flood. So they named that place Baal-perazim, which means the Lord who bursts through. Because remember, Baal means Lord or Master.
But right, I was going to say it could also mean like the Lord is in King David that burst through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not necessarily named after God. And and I'm just saying that because there's so much confusion about who was worshiping which God and when and how.
Right.
So, like, maybe it wasn't named after God. Maybe it was named after David.
Right. Like, the Lord being David burst through.
Right, right.
The Philistines had abandoned their gods there, so David gave orders to burn them. Kind of like how in Supernatural, Dean and Sam have to burn all the bodies.
Is that what it's like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you got to burn all that shit.
Yeah.
They got to burn the bodies.
Right. No, so they don't want to be ghosts.
Yeah.
It's important shit.
Right?
Yeah.
But after a while, the Philistines returned and raided the valley again. They didn't learn, those dummies.
Yeah.
And once again, David asked God what to do. Do not attack them straight on, God replied. I'm going to teach you to be a wily fuck.
Yeah.
Ready?
But why do you need to be wily when you have God on your side?
Yeah.
Shouldn't he just be able to be like,
why can't I
we're
just
going
be
to go
strong?
right in and kill them?
Yeah. Why?
Right.
Why? Instead, continued God, circle around behind and attack them near those poplar trees.
Yeah.
When you hear a sound like marching feet in the tops of the poplar trees, go out and attack. That will be the signal that God is moving ahead of you to strike down the Philistine army. Why we got to do all this subterfuge, God?
I'm thinking it was his military advisor, not God.
That's what I think too.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Look,
this is my working theory.
When you hear the bird call that I send you,
right.
that's the signal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So David did what God commanded, and they struck down the Philistine army all the way from Gibeon to Gezer. So David's fame spread everywhere, and the Lord caused all the nations to fear David. The end.
Do you think the town of Gezer was like a retirement home?
Old Gezers?
I mean, I'm just curious, because like, where do we get where did Gezer come from? Because like old people are, referenced as geezers.
Our
right?
geezer is spelled differently from the biblical geezer.
No, well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping there's some story behind that.
I think you are
stretching here.
Stretching.
Yeah. I mean, just
but let me ask you this. It says David's fame spread everywhere, and the Lord caused all the nations to fear David.
Yeah.
Don't you think that maybe David caused all the nations to fear David?
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Well, and again, it's very localized, this fear, because we've talked about this before. There's not fear in the Americas from him. There's not fear in South Africa of him.
Right.
There's not fear in fucking East Asia of him.
Right.
I mean, it's very fucking localized.
Right.
So, this God is just not all powerful.
It's just not all powerful.
Like, there's literally a circle on the map that you can count everything that happened in the fucking Bible.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That just does not strike me as all powerful. It strikes me as a localized fucking story that got out of hand.
It certainly did get out of hand.
It's way out of hand.
So out of hand.
Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, this was a short chapter.
It sure as fuck was.
So that was 1 Chronicles chapter 14.
Indeed.
And tomorrow we're going to be back with
1 Chronicles chapter 15.
All right. We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe, leave an Apple review, join us on Twitter, support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks!
Okay, bye.